How are you now?
Howdy.
That's Travis. I'm Kevin. And this is H&H Prospecting. Hey friends, thanks for tuning back in. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you like what you see. Stay tuned to the end of the video, hit the subscribe and smash that like button. You're definitely going to want to stay tuned to the end of the video today to find out how you can win one of these Gold Slinger buckets from Bob Alvarez. So what are we doing today? We're just going along up and down the Rogue River on some of our favorite spots. The water levels are really high, so you can't really get down to the river like we're used to. So we're just playing around in the bedrock, doing some crevices, and basically doing a little test and review on the Gold Slinger bucket. So we found some spots that looks like it had some a lot of black sand deposit, so we'll move some material out of our way, get it in the Gold Slinger, kind of show you how that works, and hopefully find some shiny. Pitter patter, let's get at her. So we got the Slinger bucket full of water, so we can start moving material over to it. Got most of the big rocks out of our way. Now I'm going to put a couple scoops into the Gold Slinger bucket and kind of show you how that works. Got Travis' trusty nose scooper here. Look how this Travis just opened up and dropped right in. That's why all that black sand's here. Like a nice little trap here, hopefully. It's a trap, it's a trap. Get all the tops scraped off so I can see what I'm working with. And I say about a third full-ish on these, but it's really quite simple. Bucket to bucket. It has holes on the bottom with the 1/4-inch pacifier, and then mesh on the side to allow water and material to fall through. So once you get your bucket a third or so of the way full, grab onto these nifty little handles here, a couple spins, lifting up as you go. That's that. Them rocks are clean. That's pretty much that. So you either continue to fill your bucket and run it through a sluice box like we normally would, or what we're actually going to do today, get this bucket filled up, pan it down quite a bit, and then take our cons, which will be mostly the black sands, add them to our other, a con bucket, and then take them home and run them through the blue bowl. But I'm actually going to try to move some material. Hopefully we can find some shiny and get back at it. It's pretty slick. That's pretty slick. So I put 4, maybe 5 of those chicken scoops into the Gold Slinger bucket and classified them down. This is a new spot that we haven't done panning at. We were just looking for signs. So Travis does have a full pan, and he's going to give her a quick spin down. Make sure it's worth digging where we're digging before we move on. I hope this is a good spot. It's kind of a pain in the butt to climb down into. Check back on with him in a couple seconds. So after the first pan, not nearly as much black sand as we're used to working with, and only a couple micros. That was right there on the surface, but from where we're used to panning, I wouldn't say that this is worth spinning buckets at. Let's go somewhere else and spin more buckets. Make sure you're watching to the end. You're definitely going to want to win one of these. Oh, buddy. Further along down the road here, on the Rogue River, see this big rock? That's a nice rock. See how the water's flowing this way? And there's this big rock, and then right below this big rock, there's all these cracks and stuff deposited. Maybe we'll find some shiny in there. We'll give her a try. So as predicted, underneath that rock in that crevice, there was a couple pieces of gold. Not much, mostly just micros, a couple pieces of flour, and then Travis took a pan right over there, kind of where the buckets are, and also got a couple little bitty pieces of micro. So this obviously isn't the spot either. Again, we're used to being able to get closer down to the river and pan that bedrock that's currently under the water, but it is nice to go along these spots and find micros, because we at least know where some micro is depositing, which can help lead us to where the bigger stuff is depositing. So I think we'll, oh yep, looks like we'll have a lunch break, and we'll move to a different spot after we get this added in with the cons. Star-Lord's protecting the cons bucket, it looks like. You want some eggs with your peanut butter cups? It's crazy to me just how much the water in these rivers can fluctuate during the winter months. You know, safety, safety, safety. And just the last video that we did, where we were testing out and unboxing the new Gold Bug 2, we came back to one of our favorite spots, Patty's secret spot. We've done plenty of videos here, but when we were here just 2 weeks ago, where I'm actually standing was 2 foot underwater. And now the water is actually back to where it was about 4 or 5 weeks ago. You can actually see these riffles where we had our sluice boxes set before. Our fire pit's almost dried out again. But, so yeah, we're going to collect some more material from here just because we know that there's gold here. Do some spinning, take some cons home, run them through the blue bowl. That's how easy this is. Ain't that nice with having that big old handle on there? Makes that super easy. It looks like it even brought new material in and dumped and refilled all these little pockets that we already cleaned. So, see if there's already be able to find more float gold here again, maybe. Man, who did all those cons? Must have been that one guy, huh? I almost said his name. Hey, name. Travis took some material off of the top of the bedrock that we've already cleaned, just to see if there might have been any new gold that came in off of the last rush of flood that we had. Fortunately, we don't have any shovels in the truck with us today, because we thought we were just going to go pick around on the bedrock. So we're not going to do much digging here, just a little bit of test to see if there's any new color, but it's nice to know that we can actually come back down here and do some sluicing again, unless of course, you know, we get a bunch of rain and snow, which happens to happen in Southern Oregon. I wasn't planning on watching the Packers beat Tom Brady tomorrow. I'd probably just come back out here and sluice, but go Pack, go. I really hope the Packers won, because by the time this video comes out, the game will be over, and either people will be like, yeah, or people are like, aha, Kevin. Black sands came in on that float. That flood. Another piece of gold. Couple of them. Those weren't micros either. That was actually kind of chunky. More over here. Yeah. Well, and there's some micros in there. So Awesome. We'll be able to dig the same holes and find gold again. That's always fun. That's always fun. A couple nice little pieces.
1, 2, 3 decent, and a bunch of little micros.
10 or more. 11 or more. Sitting 10 or more, 11 or more. Maybe even 12. A baker's dozen, we'll call it.
Just sitting in the sand on top.
Patty's spot prevails. Thanks, Patty. That's going to about wrap it up for us today. I know it's a real short video, but when you have sunshine like this at the end of January, you got to take every opportunity you can to go do some test spots and see if there's new gold coming in. Really excited to find that there is actually new gold coming in. We got a chance to, play with the new gold Slinger bucket. You've probably seen it in some of our past videos. Thanks to Patty for showing it to us. Thanks to Mr. Bob Alvarez for showing us, or for making them for us. But I think that's going to about do it for us today.
Announcement.
Oh, yeah, right. You probably want to know how you can win this thing. So, what are we going to do? It's going to be pretty simple. Obviously, you got to be subscribed. You got to like the video. Share one of our videos. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one. Just any one of our videos. And then comment on this. I want you to comment that you subscribed. Comment that you shared. Comment that you liked. So, hey, H&H, I liked, I commented, and I shared. And then also, hashtag Gold Slinger. We're trying to help Bob get these out in the world. These things are freaking awesome as far as saving your wrist, your fingers, your back, and your time. You'll move more material with this simple classifier than any of the other special ones you've seen me play with before. But I think that's actually it this time, right? Alright guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, get that shiny.